Let's get right into it. What did Todd Bowles do to that offense last night? What did he cook up that was so remarkable?
Well, there were two things, really. I think he learned a lot from that first time around where they said, hey, we're going to be pressure defense and we're going to get after these receivers, and a lot of balls went over the top. And he came in and said, we're not going to have that happen. They're going to have to make 10 or 12 play drives, and then when they get in the red zone, they're going to have to execute. So they played a different style, played their safeties a little deeper, played the corners off, and made them throw a lot of balls. And then I think the second thing that he understood, Todd did, was that because of the injuries to the Chiefs' offensive line, particularly Eric Fisher, the left tackle, went out with the Achilles, and that really forced three moves. So you had three backup players playing at left tackle, right tackle, and right guard because of the shifting they had to do. And he knew his guys could get after him. So they played a little more conservatively than the Bucs normally do, but it was really, really masterful. They did a great job in the red zone. They did a great job on third down of just not allowing the Chiefs to get deep and make plays over the top.
And were you surprised that the Chiefs seemed to just only use 5 men to protect Mahomes last night? Were you surprised about that?
And it becomes harder if you don't, because how are you going to do it? Travis Kelce's your biggest threat. So if you use him to chip and stay in, you're taking a big guy out of the passing game. Do you put another tight end in to help block so Kelce can get out? But then you're taking, Hardman or Tyreek Hill off the field. So it just was difficult. And I think they thought Mahomes' mobility would keep Tampa, at bay, and it did a little bit in the first quarter. In the first half, Patrick was scrambling, making plays out of the pocket, but I thought Tampa did a great job of being patient, saying, hey, these 12-yard scrambles, these 10-yard runs aren't going to hurt us, and they frustrated Kansas City.
Well, I mean, and it is just a team effort, and we could talk about Shaq Barrett and Jason Pierre-Paul and Vita Vea and Ndamukong Suh being, the guys who provided that rush with just 4 sets of hands in the dirt. But how special is this Devin White kid, Tony Dungy?
I saw him play early in the year, and it reminded me of seeing Derek Brooks, just sideline to sideline, instincts around the ball, tip balls, fumbles, interceptions, with that speed being there. And we broadcast their game. NBC had their game against Washington.
Right.
And, the coaches, everybody was telling us Devin was out. Oh, next man up, and he's a great player, but, we'll be okay. But you saw when he went back in the lineup against New Orleans, against Green Bay, and then yesterday, what a difference he makes. He's a special player.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.